Good morning, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here for the parents orientation today, and I know you all are excited and are waiting to get to know about your students' school. So let's get right into it. We'll start with the Quran recitation.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
In the name of Allah, the entirely merciful, the especially merciful.
والعصر
By time,
إن الإنسان لفي خسر
indeed mankind is in loss,
إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا بالصبر.
except for those who have believed and done righteous deeds, and advised each other to truth, and advised each other to patience.
These are our school ethos, our vision, and our mission. Our core values: religion, excellence, integrity, equity, citizenship, and our philosophy. So, without further ado, I would like to call our very enthusiastic, lively, and fearless section head, Ms. Supriya Sehgal, to take this movie forward. Please take over the stage, ma'am. It's yours.
Thank you so much, Ms. Masuma. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, honorable authorities, fellow faculty members, my dear parents, and I'm hoping there are few students also watching this orientation programs. It gives me immense pleasure to extend you all a very warm greeting on this warm Tuesday morning on behalf of New Indian Mall School, Dubai. It is my pleasure and privilege to welcome you all. And with the permission and with the guidance of our beloved principal, Ms. Karen Robinson, I would like to take this program further with my team. And I hope without introducing them, I'll not able to just complete this journey. So we are here, a team of strong leaders to take you further on this walk of new academic year. So here we go. We have our strong four leaders who will be guiding us over there in academic, along with me. For grade 6 to 8 in morning, we have Ms. Salma Altaf, who will be taking the responsibility and guiding our girls further. Along with that, we have Ms. Deepika Suman, who will be guiding our boys in afternoon, and she's assistant HOS for afternoon section, grade 6 to 8. And with these two strong leaders, to just take care of our tiny tots, we have Ms. Sujata Dasari, who is assistant head of the section for upper primary, grade 3 to 5 she'll be handling. And we have Ms. Jasina Jalil, who will be helping her in afternoon section and will be handling afternoon 3 to 5 grades. And along with that, we have a strong team of supervisors who will be available for you to just help you in any kind of administration work and to just sort out your queries. So here we go. For grade 3, we have Miss Iram and Miss Silja. Miss Iram will be handling grade 3 morning and Miss Silja afternoon. And grade 4, we have 4 and 5 together. We have Miss Zabrina, who will be handling grade 4 and 5. And for grade 4 in forenoon. And for afternoon, we have Miss Masuma. Can you please change the screen? Thank you. For afternoon, we have Miss Silja and Miss Manjusha over there, who is handling afternoon grade 5 section. They are the supervisor for grade 4 and 5. For grade 6, we have Miss Iram, and for grade 6 afternoon, we have Miss Manjusha, who will be handling over the afternoon section. And for grade 7 and 8, we have two kind ladies over there, Miss Rupa, who's handling grade 7, and Miss Amla, who's handling grade 8. Both of the grades of CBSE and Kerala Board. For afternoon, we have Mr. Imran, who will be guiding our boys for grade 7 and 8. Their phone numbers are given over there underneath if you have taken the screenshot, but I request parents, please contact them in need when you are not able to reach to the teacher. Your class teacher will be your first point of contact and will be sharing their details with you. You can share your concern and request with them on the email IDs provided to you. In case they are not available, you can keep the supervisors in copy. And with this admin team, we have a strong academic team of the head of the departments of different grades, and that is supported by grade-wise subject leaders. So we want to handhold our students who will be coming over there. We'll be taking the academic responsibility, but that is not possible without your support. So here in school, we are playing a role and requested you to please make sure to do one task every day. Check your student, the child diary. The diary app and the diary both will be helpful in that. So here are the leaders, academic leaders who are supporting grade 3. We have leaders specifically for grade 4, grade 5, grade 6, grade 7, and grade 8. In case of any query, you can directly talk to them on email and share your concern with them along with the class teacher. There's a protocol that the first concerned person for your child will be the class teacher. And after this orientation, by end of the day today, you will be added by the official WhatsApp group of the class, where your new class teacher will be sharing further details with you. And then the detail for the very first week will be coming to you in a form of a weekly updates. So here is our teachers who will be helping you up further. You must be knowing which grade your child is going from the new class teacher, but here are the details. So this is our afternoon section. From grade 3A to 3K is an afternoon, and forenoon we have from 3L to 3V. For grade 4 afternoon, we have sections from grade 4A to 4J, and in forenoon we have sections from 4K to 4T. With grade 5, 5A to 5J is in afternoon, and we have 5K to 5S in morning. Grade 6, we have 6A to 6F, these sections in afternoon, and 6G to 6M in morning. These are the teachers' IDs and details given over there on screen. Grade 7A to H in afternoon, and we have 7I to 7O in forenoon. With grade 8, we have in afternoon from grade A to G sections, and grade 8 H to 8O is in forenoon. Along with that, I would like to share the bell timing for you, although the teachers will be sending it to you. We are blessed that we'll be starting our new academic year with Ramadan, and Ramadan bell timings are a little different than the normal bell timings. We'll be having 5 periods in Ramadan, and school will start at 7 o'clock in the morning for girls, and will be dispersing at 10:45, and boys will be starting at 11 o'clock and dispersing by 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Although our normal timing will be having 7 periods in a day, where the school will be starting from 7 o'clock and ending at 12:45 in the afternoon, and boys classes will be starting at 12:45 around, and dispersal will be over there to 6 p.m. I request the OT, own transport parents, please pay attention to this timing, because more than 10 minutes we cannot cater the child over there in the classroom. So please make sure at least 5 minutes or 10 minutes before you just reach to school to pick your child. And next, it's a floor map that will be coming to you. Just why I wanted to share the overview with you, that our girls will be sitting in the block number 6. We have different blocks over here in New Indian Model School, Dubai. The girls will be sitting in block number 6, grade 3, grade 6, 7 and 8 are sitting in block number 6 on first and second floor, and grade 4 and 5 will be respectively sitting over there in block number 3, 4, 5. This is about the forenoon. Afternoon sections completely will be sitting in the block number 6 in first, second, and third floor. I request all the parents to make sure to guide your kid about their room numbers that the class teacher will be sharing with you over there through emails and through the school app. Yeah. And now I think this is the time to hand over the screen to our assistant HOS, Ms. Sujata, who will be helping us knowing more about the school policies, our school uniform, and the houses we have here in school. Ms. Sujata, over to you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Supriya, for that very lovely and brief introduction of the team. And as it is said, there is no time like the present and no substitute for being present. A bright morning to each and everyone present over here. This is Sujata Dasri, and I shall be walking you through the attendance policy as Ms. Supriya has mentioned, and uniforms as well as the discipline policy of our school. Let me introduce at first attendance policy, which is very mandatory for each and every student of our school. And I would like to highlight 2 points on this. That is, the child must have 98% of attendance to be promoted to the next grade. So I request all the parents to ensure that their ward is regular to school. And if the child is absent for 1 month without any information, the child will be considered as long absentees, and her or his name could be removed from the muster roll. And when it comes to discipline, it is a lifelong process, and it is betterment for all of us to look into the disciplinary action, each one of us in our day-to-day life. And when it comes to discipline, it is very important for the holistic development of any child. So it's important that right from the home to the schools, it is followed. Any kind of inappropriate behavior will not be acceptable in school, and it may lead to serious disciplinary action. So I request to have the holistic development and have the discipline in the students, among them, inculcate and reward them. We need the parents' help in this regard. When it comes to uniform, again, it's a part of a discipline. So I would request all of the parents that your ward is coming to school in a proper uniform, not just the dress, but along with the hairstyle that they carry, or for in terms of the boys, they need to have the proper haircut at its disciplined manner. This is our school uniform. And this is the PE uniform. Now, when the students of the own transport come to school, they have to wear an ID card with a red tag only. And the students of regular students who are availing the buses, they need to come, they need to carry their ID card with blue tag only. And the PE uniform must be worn according to the houses that they have been allotted, and it is mandatory for all the students to wear the PE uniform whenever the PE classes are going on. And we have 4 houses over here, and respectively Ruby, Emerald, Sapphire, and Topaz. And each house is headed by a house leader of assistant head of the sections. Names are over here. And we would further lead. So may I now request Ms. Supriya Sahgal to take it forward from here. Thank you, Supriya.
Thank you, Ms. Sujata. And along with our policies, we do have the availability of different platforms here in school. We focused on STEM activities here in school, as we have a different labs available. STEM stands for, everybody know, it stands for science, technology, and mathematics, and arts, right? And how we'll be taking it further over there in our regular schedule, for that, grade 3 and 4 will be having the robotics classes over there in the school itself. And from grade 5 to 8 also we have extended it. And building upon the concept taught in different bases, means different kind of projects we'll be taking over there under these robotics classes, will be making them think more about the concept critically. It was available over there before the corona, but unfortunately in corona timing, these physical activities were not possible. Now further, you will be make sure that your ward will be attending these activities. We do have a makerspace room as well over there, where we are helping students in improvising their life skills. So just for your knowledge, these facilities and different kind of labs are available. And if the child is not going into the mobile labs will be coming to the classroom to make this learning more easy and hands-on. And the timetable is made in such a way that along with scholastic, the co-scholastic activities also will be involved in the timetable. We are taking special care of the well-being break, because after this pandemic time, now it's a time to support emotionally to our students. And I think my parents community will be helping us hand to hand, and we can help them and guide them and train them to just bring them back to the normal. It's not a new normal, it is just normal. And we have to make sure that they will experience that how they can do work from with hand. And further, along with that, we have to explain you whatever procedures they are following in the school. If it is academic, for sure the assessment will go hand on hand. And for assessment, I do have Ms. Salma Altaf over here, who's head of the section for 6 to 8 in morning session, and she'll be helping us and briefing us more about the assessment policy that we have in school. Ms. Salma, over to you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Supriya, and a very warm and bright morning to all the parents over there who are watching us live. I am here to take you or give you an overview of the internal and external assessments we are having in our school at New Indian Model School, Dubai. As we all know, assessment is an ongoing awareness of students' learning and their needs. So when we talk about the internal assessments for grade 3 to 5, we have our academic year is divided into 2 terms, term 1 and term 2, where 20% of the overall is given to formative assessment and 80% to summative assessment. When we talk about formative assessment, it consists of PTs, that are periodic tests, 2 PTs in a term, and also notebook and subject activities. Summative assessments are conducted at the end of each term, and that in term 1 it is half yearly, and in term 2 it is annual examination. Apart from these 2 assessments, there will be weekly vocabulary tests for English and Arabic to improve and develop the vocabulary of the students and enrich their vocabulary. Now, when we talk about grade 6 to 8 CBSE, we follow the same assessment pattern here also. The details are as you can see on the screen. The only difference is in the weightage. For grade 3 to 5, term portion is included in the end of the term exam. But for grade 6 to 8, the portion, some weightage of the first term portion is carried over to the term 2. And the details of the topics which will be carried over to term 2 will be shared by the class teachers before the exam commences, so that all the details that parents will be getting prior to the exams. So that's you can take the screenshot also. We will be guiding you in detail in further. Now, when we talk about grade 8, we have 2 streams offered for the students of grade 8. One is CBSE. CBSE I have already explained, and the second stream is Kerala Board. For Kerala Board students, we entirely follow the guidelines which are set by the state board government. And as and when they are revised, we are updating the students, and the assessments are also conducted on the same pattern as guided by the state board. When we talk about the external promotion criteria in the annual examination to the next grade, for all the other subjects, it is minimum 35% of the score the student should get. But when we talk about the specific subjects, which are compulsory subjects by Ministry of Education of UAE, 50 marks, minimum 50 marks should be scored by the students in Islamic and Arabic. However, for UAE SST, it is 40% of the marks. If the child is getting this minimum percentage, then only the child will be promoted to the next grade. I would like the parents to make a note of this point, that in our policy, we don't conduct retest for the students who miss any kind of assessment. So as it is explained in the attendance policy, attendance is must for exams as well as for the classes. This is the grading scale we are following. And external assessments, when we come to the external assessment, these are the benchmark tests which are conducted by the external bodies. And the first one is ACIT exam, that is conducted every year for the students of grades 3 to 9. And it is the skill-based assessment, which is checking the students' understanding and skills in English, math, and science. So complete application level of questions are included in that. The second test, which is conducted once in 2 years, that is CAT4. It is an ability test which gives us the ability of the students, but also the learning styles of the students, which learning style suit to a particular student. We have then pearls and TIMS, which are part of national agenda parameters, and these are the sampling tests which are conducted for grade 4 and grade 4 and 8. Pearls is conducted every 5 years, and it tests the students' reading literacy, whereas TIMS is conducted every 4 years for the sample grades of 4 and 8, and it is testing the students' skills in science and maths. We have set our target that almost all our students attain 71% and above, that is equivalent to B1 in internal examination, and almost all our students for essay examination, the target is ST96, that is also equivalent to 71%. As we all know that there is no possible way. Yes.
Sorry to interrupt, Ms. Anna. I would like to add on one more line over here. It is just sticking over in my head. That is the minimum target for your students, right? For almost all, when you said, so almost all must get minimum 75%. And then after that, always 100 is the limit, right?
Yes, yes, that is the minimum target.
Over to you.
Thank you so much. So when we talk about homework, there is no possible way a student can learn everything mentioned in the classroom without reinforcing the subject. And the best possible way to reinforce is the home assignments. We have the system of sharing weekly updates to the students prior to the week ahead. So the study materials and tasks are uploaded in the EduCore, and the parents and the students are requested to log into the EduCore account and the Google Classrooms on regular basis to get the assignments and the homework. But we also do take care of the well-being of the students, and we don't want the students to be under any kind of stress. So we have kept in our policy that maximum 3 subjects homework, which includes math every day, and maximum 2 projects per week to be assigned, and the students are expected to submit the homework back or the projects back as per the schedule mentioned on the screen. When we move on to the notebook policy, we have designed specific notebooks for the subjects, main subjects, wherein we have included a target setting page for the students printed in the notebooks. So it is request to all the parents that kindly buy this notebook set from the school itself. The notebooks purchased from outside are not at all acceptable. We are maintaining this for the consistency and uniformity among the students. So all the students must carry the notebooks which are purchased from the school. The submission of notebook is expected on time because, as I told in the assessment pattern already, that notebook carry weightage for the annual examination, and we do grade the notebooks, the notebook work, and submission on time is one of the criteria. Same is the case with the subject and enrichment activities, which are uploaded on the Google Classroom and EduCore regular basis. So all the parents must encourage the students to keep in mind the time and ask them to do the submissions on time. Now, moving on to the reading plan in our school, we do have our reading ambassador of New Indian Model School, Dubai, Ms. Masuma, with us, who will be taking you further and explaining the reading plan of NIMS Dubai. Over to you, Ms. Masuma.
Thank you so much, Ms. Salma. Let's talk about our campus libraries. We have 2 libraries currently in our school with a combined total of 12,000 books and resources available. There's a main library, there's a junior library. Grade 1 to 4 students will be visiting the junior library, and 5 to 8 will be visiting the main library. We have over 1,000 leveled books for reading, and the rest of the books are a combination of fiction and non-fiction, which we will be issuing to the students to take home. So parents are requested to monitor the students when make sure that they're spending time at home reading from these books and that they are well maintained when they are returned back to the libraries. Not only do we have a physical library, we do have a virtual library online, which is from Learning A to Z. The students will have to download an application called Kids A to Z on their mobile or tablets. And the students will have access to more than 50,000 books and resources online. They can listen, read, and answer quizzes for reading, writing, vocabulary, and science projects. So all parents are encouraged, are requested to encourage the students to spend at least 10 minutes each day on the reading, be it virtual reading or physical reading of the books. Here is a quick overview of what Kids A to Z offers for students and parents.
Welcome to Kids A to Z, where students go to learn, teachers go to manage, and parents go to stay connected. Kids A to Z gives you an integrated online platform to use with all student-facing Learning A to Z products. Students use Kids A to Z to access all their online learning materials, in class, at home, or on the go. Your students will love the 2 age-appropriate designs, the fun and intuitive space theme for emerging readers, and the more sophisticated, customizable theme for older students. In addition to books and resources, Kids A to Z also offers students interactive tools and learning experiences tailored for each product. These tools engage students in their learning and help them build key 21st century skills. Kids A to Z also offers built-in rewards and incentives that will motivate your students to complete more learning activities. Students earn stars that they can redeem to customize their own avatar or Raz Rocket environment. And students can earn badges for achieving specific milestones in each product. For teachers, Kids A to Z offers an easy-to-use hub to manage student learning. Kids A to Z management tools allow teachers to customize the student experience, create and edit classroom rosters, monitor student progress, and more. For parents, Kids A to Z provides a parent portal where parents can monitor their child's progress and send encouraging messages. The Parent Portal is a great way to ensure that students, parents, and educators are all working toward common goals. Kids A to Z was created to help make learning fun for your students and to save you time so you can spend more doing what you do best, making an impact on children's lives.
So not only do we have a reading and literacy platform, we also use the online resources and platforms for conducting assessments and everyday activities. Some of them are the Quizzes, Nearpod, WordWall, Socrative. So it's a request for the parents to send a working device with the students along with the chargers, so they have access to all these platforms online. So to take this meeting further and to explain about how to get in contact with us and through the protocols, I would like to share the stage with our kindest yet strong leader, Assistant HOS, Ms. Jasina. The stage is yours.
Thank you, Ms. Masuma, and good morning, one and all, the parents who are watching our live stream. Communication between the school and the parents plays a vital role as we all work as a team for the betterment of our students. Let me explain you the different channels of communication we use in our school. So as you all are aware, the first channel of communication is student diary. the hard copy of student diary will be distributed. Please make use of it. And the next one is NIMS Diary app, and it's an application for parents where you will be able to get all the details about your student, your child's attendance, fees, and the rest of all the information. And the third one is EduCore, that is basically designed for the students, where students will be accessed using their ID and password, and ID and password format also will be shared with the students and the parents so that you can get accesses. Through EduCore, we will be uploading all the homework, assignments, and report cards. Everything will be shared through EduCore. The next is Parent Care link, and it's a Google Meet link where the the communication in charge will be available, so that, and we have got a particular schedule for that, and you will be given the link. If you have any concerns, any queries, or any kind of suggestions, you can share the same with the person in charge. The next point is school official WhatsApp group, and this WhatsApp group will be created by the class teacher. And please note that this will be a closed WhatsApp group, and only the admins will be allowed to send messages, and please make use of it. And another point is email communication. The teacher's email ID and the leader's email ID will be shared with you, so that if you have any concerns or any queries, you can even send the emails and timely response will be given to you. And parent app, EduCore, EduCare, and this benchmark diary app, which is, all these applications are available in Play Store and iOS. So please make use of it. The ID, the username will be the email ID which is given in the school at the time of admission, your wards admission. Any other email ID if you are using, you will not be able to get access for that. And the password for all these applications will be shared by the class teacher, and please make use of it. And I hope that it's clear to you. If you have any other further queries, please, there is in the YouTube link, you can have the comments there, so that we will be answering your queries by the end of the program. And next we have Miss Deepika here. She will be explaining our the cyber safety and pastoral care. Miss Deepika, over to you. Thank you all.
Thank you, Ms. Jasina. I'm going to discuss about the cyber safety policy in the school. We want our students to be digitally responsible, and we all know that cyberbullying is one of the biggest concerns these days. That's why our school is determined to provide cyber safe environment to our students. And for this, we have a cyber safety team, which is headed by Ms. Supriya Sehgal, our HOS, and Ms. Tilja Deshankar and Ms. Iram Qureshi, afternoon and morning supervisors. And for this, we have certain protocols that we are expected all the students to follow. Ms. Masuma, please take the slide. So students are expected not to share their personal information, phone number, password, email IDs without the prior information of parents as well as teachers. Students are expected not to upload any social media app or any other media applications other than recommended by the teachers. Plagiarism is not allowed in our school, and moreover, mobile phone with SIM cards are not allowed. And if student want to use it, a parent must take the permission from the concerned authority, and then students are responsible for their devices in the school, and school will not take the responsibility for any loss and damage to the device. Please be mindful when you are using the devices in the school. And students who are posting or sharing any other comment, any comment which intimidate or hurt other, it is not acceptable. We are totally against the bullying in the school, and engaging in such activities will be subjected to disciplinary action. So students, we need cooperation of the parents here. We want parents to monitor the devices of the students at home and check what they are doing, so that we should together make them responsible, and we should teach them etiquette, which is very, very important these days. And coming to the pastoral care, for the holistic development of the student. We have pastoral care for the overall social well-being, emotional well-being, and physical well-being of the student. For the social well-being, we are having theme-based podcast session, which gives students an opportunity to articulate their opinion on various issues. Then we started Rubru session during COVID time, where we gave students a time and opportunity so that they can interact with their buddies. We have special assemblies conducted in our school time to time. Then we have inter and intra-school competition online, as well as now we are going to start physical competitions as well. Then school also arranged trips for the students so that they can go out and explore the world, explore the communities, interact with them. We have human library, which is one of the initiatives we have taken, where students are able to learn from others' experience. They learn about others' challenges, how they cope with them, and how they their experiences are, and this gives them a kind of a lessons what they should do in their life. Then we have Gable Club and Toastmaster Club, which is very effective platform for public speaking skills. Coming to emotional well-being, which is one of the highlight and the prime area for the well-being, especially during and after the COVID. We have happiness center and happiness in charge in our school to listen to the grievances of parents as well as students. And happiness in charge also helps students to cope with their emotion and listen to their problems and solve them. Then we started Wish Cage, where students they can write their wish, they can express their gratitude, they can express their appreciation for anything they like, and we make sure that we listen to their concerns, and we are able to take action for that. And then we are having Tarbiya session we started in our school, which is to provide a kind of a counseling and values to the student. Our school is also having a very effective counseling team to help students to manage their emotions and stress they are going through. And then we have well-being census, which is initiated by KSDA, and that really shows that the students are really happy to be in school. And above all, we are totally against bullying, and we make sure that students are also aware of bullying inside and outside the school. We give them opportunity to come to us and speak about it if they are facing any kind of bullying inside and outside the school. Coming to physical well-being, we have sports day, regular exercise session. Just now we had sports day in the middle of March. And then we had sessions that really tells us about, gives information to the student about the nutritional diet. We have regular PE activities in the school. And we also provide a kind of a lot time to the student to stay hydrated in the school. And this drop it and drink water is intentionally started so that students should know the importance of being hydrated in the school, especially during summertime. And we have a munching time for the afternoon session, where boys take care of their diet and have time to have healthy food. And now I
like you said, Ms. Deepika, healthy outside starts from the inside as well. And I'll say, do not let any concern fester or any question go unanswered. And I request the Zoom master to please share the Padlet link again over there in the YouTube streaming link as well. So if the parents have any concern, it can reach to us, and in the end of the session, we can cater that, right? So we can proceed, Ms. Deepika.
So I would like Ms. Salma to proceed with the highlights of the school, that achievements we had in our school in the previous year.
Thank you so much, Ms. Deepika. And as you have already briefed about the Human Library session, this was one of the most successful initiative, which was in the last academic year. Human Library is a platform which provides students the opportunity to interact with the experts of different fields of life and learn from their incredible experiences and inspire them to write their own epic stories. We do bring in these human library sessions are the team-based sessions where the relevant subject experts or the experts of that particular field of life are invited to school, and the students get a chance to interact with them directly. And in past 1.5 years, it was conducted online, but we are planning to conduct it physically for this new academic year as we are coming back to the normal situation. Now coming to the next initiative, which was again we got a very overwhelming response from the students as well as the parents, was the Manga High. The Manga High is a game-based learning platform for students to sharpen and to sharpen their numeracy skills. So it excites and engages the students with game-based learning so that they excel in mathematics, and it also provides the students the opportunity to to develop numeracy skills as well as to get rid of the misconceptions they have in different topics of mathematics. So it provides them the remediation also. Moving on to the podcast, it is another platform which is particularly for the students who have different talents, hidden talents in them. So this platform is open for all the students of grades 3 to 8. The students are invited every alternate week to record their song or any kind of talent which they have, and which is showcased through this NIMS podcast. And it is also conducted twice a month. Now next, as Ms. Deepika already spoke about pastoral care, and nothing gives us more peace and soothing effect than going and working with nature. So we provide our students in form of Agro Club the opportunities to work directly with nature. The students are given the experience to sow seeds, see the plants growing, and harvest the fruit of the plants they have grown with their own seed. The students also market the fruits and they sell. In that way, we are making their entrepreneur skills. We are building that. Now, moving on further, I would like to hand over the screen to our Arabic department, where they will be guiding us through what is the Arabic department doing for the improvement and development of Arabic language, which is the most important language in the particular area of or land where we are staying. So over to you, Mr. Samir and Ms. Hoveda, who are heading the Arabic department at New Indian Model School, Dubai.
Yes, thank you so much, Salma ma'am. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Mahmoud Samir. I'm Arabic HOD for afternoon boys section, and with me, Hoveda ma'am, Arabic HOD morning section from 1 to 12.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. We are very happy to meet all of the parents of our students, and we are also happy to announce in this orientation we have a program about the improvement of Arabic language skill. This program is calling نتعلم.
نتعلم. Yes, we are collaborating with school IT section to add more and huge materials to Arabic new Arabic club نتعلم. Next one. Next. It contains 4 programs: Arabic drama, Arabic short stories, Arabic vocabularies, and pronunciations. There are 2 teachers in charge for each program. The student, they will log into NIMS Educore as usually, so a student can easily download any material whenever they want, such as PDF, video, audios related to Arabic alphabets, Arabic sentence, and moreover, Arabic daily life conversation. As our students find little bit difficult to learning Arabic, so that new platform, new Arabic club can help them to enhance their vocabulary.
Also in Arabic department, for last 3 years, we starting new initiative to teach the parent and to student and Arabic language, the basic Arabic language. This Arabic season or Arabic basic language, it will be resumed, inshallah, after Ramadan, and it will be online season. This can be on Saturday, on Sunday from 5 to 6 for 8 weeks or 10 weeks. To improve this Arabic language for our student, and also to help the Arabic parent, to help the student parent to learn the basic Arabic, because we are living in Arabic country and we need to communicate in Arabic language with others. So in this orientation, I invite all the parents to join in this season, and thank you for the management for help us to do this for all of you.
Ms. Supriya, would you like to take over?
Yeah, and I would like to add on into Ms. Huveda's detail also. As she said, I would like to ask her to explain a little bit more about your 3 levels of Arabic learning that you have done, because we are getting the queries from parents about the Arabic sessions, that you divided your grades into the beginner level and intermediate. A little bit more if you can tell about, so I will take the session further. How you're catering students over there in starting as a beginner level and you're taking it over to next level. You're speaking on unmute, I think.
We have 3 levels for studying Arabic. We have the new admission who is studying only the basic one, and we have intermediate who is having how to learn the words and speaking conversation between each other, and we have advanced who can speak fluently in Arabic. And inshallah, these levels will be according to student level who will join with us in the school.
Thank you so much, Ms. Hueda, for explaining it further. And here, not only for the languages, we try to just give a platform to our students where they can learn actually how they're dealing the situation in their real life. And for the same, the initiatives taken to empower students to become leaders, we created a team of head of the classes in the school who can practice the same kind of experience that we are having here in organization, and they can take the responsibility of their team and their learning, and that will be helping them becoming a good leader further. So we do have an opportunity where kids can enroll to become a head of the class and part of the discipline squad who can help over there to their subordinates, to their classmates further to gain more success. And along with that, further, we do have our student community who is helping us over there and working as a prefectorial board, and we are appointing the student council member. So specifically for the middle school and primary school kids as well, we do have our junior student council, in that the election information will reach to students, and we promote this, that they will come up and express their skills and willingness over there. And along with student council, we used to promote and we request the parents also to come up and help us hand on hand. We will be giving one more opportunity to the students over there in the form of NIMS Toastmaster Gavel Club that is recently chartered, and you will be happy to hear that almost within few months itself, more than 50 students joined it, and they are experiencing the learning that actually take them to the next level. To develop the leadership and to develop the communication skills over there in students, it is important to give them the platform. And here in New Indian Model School, Dubai, we make sure each and every child should get the responsibility of that and the leadership quality in them. Like in Gavel Club, who can join them from grade 6 to 10 onwards, students aged from 10 years to 16 years can be a member of a Gavel Club. And we do have there is a pathway planned over there for them where they can go step by step and achieve the goals over there in their learning journey. Along with that, we provide the opportunities to the parents and students as well. In school, we do have an initiative that's called Wish Cage, where students are allowed to write down any kind of concern they have. They're not able to understand any concept, they're willing to go over there on a specific place for the trip, or so on. So it can be just reached to the leaders over there without the name, and then we leaders, the group of leaders, try to make sure that each and every wish uh, can be granted and every concern will be catered. Along with that, as I already said, I request the parents to be a part of our parents advisory committee to improvise our success rate, and we'll make sure that with your suggestions we'll be taking New Indian Model School to the next level. So we do already have a PAC committee over there in school. We will be initiating from the parents from primary and middle to come up and just contact the class teacher and the supervisors directly if you would like to be a member of this community. Furthermore, I would like to just call Miss Deepika over there on a screen, who can explain us that what are the timings for us, for our admin and our transport team, where they're working in. And probably tomorrow, if we can, we will be giving you the time tomorrow. If you have any kind of concern related to the school transport, you please feel free to visit us tomorrow. Our transport department will be available to help you out. Ms. Deepika, over to you.
Thank you, Ms. Supriya. So as you can see in the slide, we have an admin working hour, which is from Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Saturday, it will be from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Similarly, for the accounts, books, and uniform, parent can come to school from Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. and Saturday from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Sunday, it will be closed. Coming to the transport section, our school is having a safe transportation system, and I would like to inform parents of newly admitted students that they can apply for the transportation through the application form. They have to submit it before 31st of this month, and those who want to cancel the transportation system for the upcoming session, they are requested to fill the cancellation form. They might have got the, I'm sure they got the circular for it. They have to submit the form before 26th of this month, and for this, parent have to come to the school and submit the form. So we have rules for the school transportation system. Students must carry sanitizer with them, and then they should wear the ID card every day. And because the bus attendant will scan the ID card, only then they will be able to enter. And then the attendant will also check the temperature of the student. Students are not allowed to eat or drink other than water in the bus. And again, I would like to say we are committed to bully-free school. So bullying in the bus will not be tolerated. I would like to tell especially to the elementary level students that they must be escorted by their parents to their bus stop, and the parent must be on time to pick their ward from the bus stop. And coming to the own transportation rule, so students will get their ID card with the red tag, which they have to wear every day, and only one parent is allowed to come to the OT area where they can pick and drop their ward, and the timings are given. These are the timing for normal timings of the school. 6:55 students have to reach, and by 1 p.m. parents must pick their ward from the school. Similarly, for the afternoon section, 12:25 students must reach school, and by 6:10 parents must come and please pick your ward on time. And this one is very important. Those students, especially in the afternoon, we have seen that many students, they are availing the public transportation system. And for them, I would like to say that they have to get the undertaking duly signed by their parent and submit to the supervisor before the starting of the session if they want to avail the public transportation system. Next. Parents, we have social media platforms. We have Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter accounts where you can get the updates from the school side, especially the events or the programs conducted in the school. And we would like to have your feedback on the events that are conducted time to time in our school. So finally, this session is about to end. I would like, on the behalf of school community, I would like to thank parents, students, teachers, and leaders who are present over here. And I hope this session provides you with the useful information. And it's time for the students to set target for the new academic year and pull up their socks. Ms. Supriya, if you want to say something.
Thank you so much, Ms. Deepika, for taking it further. And I'll say no matter what we had accomplished, there was always a lot more to do. And with this note, I think I would like to take questions if there is any over there on our Padlet and YouTube streaming link. Ms. Masuma, can you please help me out in reading out the questions so I or the leader group can do it? I could see a few questions over here where it is written that it's about the Arabic classes, but I think now Ms. Hubeda again answered those points. So Ms. Masuma, if you can help me out with the questions, I can answer that.
There were some questions about the fees. Is it for 6 months they have to pay, or?
No, it is three installments there are. First 3 months and then 3 and then 3.
Okay, and some parents are asking about the bus conductors. Their information will be provided, right?
Yes, for students of grade 3 to 8, tomorrow the time was assigned. So parents are requested, the new parents and if the old parents as well are requested over there to come and meet the transport department. I expect the new parents will be coming because they have to see the route. For old parents, it will be the same route. Bus number will be shared by the new class teacher as soon as they will form up the new group over there after this orientation program.
Okay, and someone asked about grade 4 timing. I think it will be the same as mentioned earlier.
Grade 3 to 8 timings are same. The school Ramadan timings and normal timings we share. As soon as you will get your first communication from the new class teacher, you will receive the details with you along with the timetable timings as well.
Yeah, I think, yeah, that's all. We don't have any more questions. And division, someone asked about their class division. You will be getting a mail from your class teacher about the class and division and the floor map and a copy of this presentation as well.
Yeah, we have seen few concern about the Arabic classes, and I think Arabic team already catered that point that we will be having a classes over there for parents and students as well, as they informed that they will be giving the Arabic training over their level wise, right? So I think we're good to go. Thank you so much, parents, for just taking out time. And as I always say that still always there's a hope for more. So no matter what we had accomplished, there is always a lot more to do. And with your help and with your suggestions, we will promise you that we will be taking New Indian Model School Dubai to the next level while supporting you and with your support. Thank you so much for your time and good day. We'll be waiting you and your kids over there in school on 4th. Have a good day. And thank you so much, middle school and primary school leadership teams, for supporting me in this program.